Hindi mo naman to first movie na?
First movie ko po.
Debut?
Opo.
Film debut?
Yes po. It's crazy. It's crazy to say na first movie ko pa po. Shake, Rattle, and Roll pa po. Tapos under Regal pa po. It's insane. I'm just so excited, so honored for this to be my first movie. And sana people are very happy with my performance.
How was your experience?
Sobrang saya po. I had the greatest family po. In the mukbang episode, we had Direct Gerald, who was so helpful because he knew also it was my first time. So he was so helpful. And the whole cast, si Esnir, being with Esnir took a lot of nervousness off of me because a very comedian, very funny, and having Sir Francis, like we have such a great dynamic within the episode, so it just works so well.
Ano yun ang inanabang mo episode kasi favorite ko si Direk Jero. Magaling yun.
Sobrang galing po ni Direk Gerald. Tsaka, nag-collaborate po kami sa isang sayaw doon. So, dancer din pala si Direk.
Ano rin siya, musical scorer din siya eh.
Opo.
Kaya magaling siya
Lahat
sa
po
music.
siya din po mag-e-edit ng episode namin. Kaya sobrang he's crazy.
Ikaw ba nakapag-mukbang na in real life?
Opo, pero hindi po yung ganito na mukbang.
Hindi sa content.
Saka, I've done mukbang contents po with my mom or with friends. Pero yung mukbang po dito sa Shake, Rattle, and Roll, extreme po
Kaya
talaga.
nga, so ngayon, after mong gawin yan, makakapag-mukbang ka pa ba? Kakayanin mo bang mag-mukbang ulit?
Kakayanin po. Kakayanin po. Pag gutom po, kakayanin po.
So, kamusta ano? May adjustment ba yung movie? Kasi nagsa-teleserye ka, di ba?
Opo, it's a very big jump going from yung last ko po kasi Lyric and Beat, which was very family-friendly, school, friends, opo, barkada. And then going into this na, yes, I am a dancer in this episode, but it's very different. Parang side lang po yung pang-dancing ko. The monsters and the horror in it and the comedy is something I've never done in my life. And the pagka-extreme po talaga niya. There are things in this episode that I've never done in my life and I never thought I would be doing in my life. And I would never again do it in my life. Unless kailangan po ulit for Shake, Rattle, and Roll. So, it's been crazy, but I'm just so grateful.
What was the hardest? Na ginawa mo?
Hardest na scene po, gano'n. I think the hardest po talaga is when we were eating na po talaga. You'll see it in the episode. I don't wanna spoil it, but when we were eating talaga, oh my God.
Ano pinakain nyo doon sa set?
Madami po. Basta makikita niyo po. Sobrang, ako din po, I feel like if I watch myself, I'm gonna be so grossed out with myself. But it was worth it for the film talaga. Parang naligo po kami with food type of thing. Oh, wow.
As in, sinusuot niyo for real? And nilulunong?
Hindi naman po. Hindi naman po. Pero sinusubo po talaga. Kinakain po talaga namin. Oh, wow.
Matakaw ko ba yung real life?
Sobra po. Ako po hindi ko po kaya.
Bakit di namin nakikita?
Yun nga po. That's what everyone says. Nagugulat po sila sa akin kasi whenever we're out of the country, lagi pong rice hinahanap ko. Tsaka kailangan po every meal rice po talaga ako. So 3 times a day, naka-rice na po.
Kasi na-burn mo naman kakasaya.
Opo, yun nga po. Pero I love food. I love eating food po talaga. So I think meant to be po tong mukbang po sa akin.
Are you a horror fan? Sorry.
Sobra po. I'm horror and like crime fan. I always love going to the theaters, especially now. I've been going to the theaters with my friends to watch these horror films because we know that that's where you get the best experience po talaga. So now that we have Shake, Rattle, and Roll, I can't wait to watch this on the big screen. Kasi dito pa lang po sa LED na trailer, it's already insane. So what more pag big screen na po?
May sinakain na ba na series?
Po. Just a few. I've done Playhouse, Once Upon a Time, Lyric and Beat. What else? I've done siguro mga 3-4 na po
Okay.
na series na po.
Ito ano, yung closest na mga like nila DARREN, super beshi kayo.
Opo, so po.
Bakit hindi nyo nag-click kayo?
I think, I don't know, I always say this
Who
na
are your
parang
closest ba? DARREN?
Darren, Kyle, Angela po, those are like my closest best friends. Kami po ni Kyle and Darren, parang magna 9 years, 10 years na po yung friendship namin. Our friendship is as old as our careers po. And we work so well as a friend group. We jive, we click. And I say this about the both of them. Parang they're the boy versions of me. That's why it works so well. And now we're getting older, we're starting to see ourselves in a whole different light. And when we're together, we're like, can you imagine? Like a few years ago, we were just talking about living our dreams, going out of the country together, you know, doing these movies, doing these shows together. Now we're actually doing it in reality. Or like little things. We have small achievements like how we can say ngayon na, oh, ako magja-drive. Oh, ganito. Oh, ako magpipick up sa'yo. Ganon. Small achievements like that are really, really big for us. So it's nice to see our friendship just grow within the industry also.
Tapos talaga siya, real friendship. Wala kayong mga parang romantic anything.
Wala po talaga.
Tropa mo lang talaga yung dalawa.
Tropa ko po talaga yung dalawa. And a lot of people have theories. Ang dami pong nagsasabi online na ganon. Pero tinatawanan na lang po namin tatlo because we know within ourselves what we are and how we treat each other and whatever people's opinions are of us, yun na po yun. Kami po, we're gonna stay as strong as we can with our
Nagka-love
friendship.
life ka naman sa local showbiz na hindi namin alam.
Pero po, of course, unavoidable naman din po yun. But of course, with consent from parents and all of that, hindi naman po yung tinatago from friends. I'm 20 po, magta-21 na din po ako this year.
Yun nga eh.
Dati po. Pagalita po ako.
Dati na pala eh. Pero hindi na kayo close.
Hindi na po ngayon.
Kasi pag may naliligaw ka, ang ano ba, yung dalawang
Opo, they have to go through them first.
Affected sila.
Hindi naman po sa affected, pero sila po yung dadaan po sa kanila. And they protect me. Opo, may security screening po muna. Mga red flags, green flags.
Eh, ikaw with their girlfriend.
Well, opo, same thing. Ako po, naging best friend ng lahat ng girlfriend nila.
Nakita ko ba tayo ni Mel sa
Lake Como po. Yes po. Yeah, it's really nice to have these childhood friends with me that we're until now still close po.
Okay, so super motivated for that.
Po, ano po? For who? For Donnie po.
Hindi mo naman tropa si Donnie.
Tropa ko din po si Donnie. Actually, I grew up also with Donnie po kasi we did Playhouse together. We did 2 shows together. Playhouse and I think it was once. Hindi ko po sure, but we did a few shows together na din
So,
po.
mas nauna mo siya maging friend ng Bel.
Parang parehas po. I became their friends at the same time. Si Belle naman po.
Criteria niya yata, Inglesero.
Hindi po. Ng mga friends ko.
Friends siya, Inglesero.
Englishero.
medyo
Hindi
ganun
naman po. Parang coincidence na lang po yung ganon. Pero opo, like we really get along in that way po.
Si Bel ba closest mo rin sa girls?
Opo, si Belle po, recently we got so much closer kasi in Milan, kami po yung roommates po. So every night kami po yung nag-rant sa isa't isa or we're the ones supporting each other. Or even during ASA po, ako po yung gumagawa sa hair niya, siya din po nag-hair sa akin. Kasi mag-isa po kami doon, di ba? We're not able to bring our whole team. So, AC, anong kailangan mo? Belle, anong kailangan mo? Pag rush po, kami ka na lang po nagtutulong.
Baka naman sobrang higpit nila, kaya wala kang love life eh. Wala po, hindi lang namin alam.
Hindi po, as in right now, I'm just enjoying. I went through, bye-bye, love you. I went through a really bad experience. So right now I'm just healing, loving myself, and just trying to live life.
Love related yan.
Opo. Aww. Hindi ba? Di ba? This is my first official. Am I allowed to say? Baka mapagaling naman.
Pero baka hindi meant yun.
Yes, no, I take everything as a life lesson po talaga. Whatever experience it is, whether it's light or an extreme experience, it really is just a life lesson to learn. Because I'm so young po, like you said po, I'm so young. So, who knows what else will happen in my life.
Yes. Tapos hindi na kayo Riverdale.
Opo, nag-Riverdale din po ako during the pandemic. Yes. Opo, it was insane. That was during the pandemic. So wala kami ini-expect po na work na grand na po ganon. But I did the audition with no expectations. Tapos nakuha po ako. So I did the whole thing. So nice. Thank you so much po. Thank you po.
Who's the nicest to meet mo?
Ano po?
Who's the nicest to meet mo sa cast?
Actually, all of them were so nice. nice. But I have to say, Madeline, si Cheryl po in the show, she's extra. Yun nga po, like she's completely different from her character. That's how you know that she portrays her character so well po, when she's not her character at all in real life. Thank you
Ilang
po.
taong ka nung na-realize mong magaling ka sumayaw?
Ako po kasi, I've been dancing since I was 3. Pero na-realize ko po talaga na passion ko na po talaga yung sayaw was when I was mga 7 na po, 7 to 9 po. Na parang kahit nasa room lang po ako, gusto ko po ulit sumayaw. Even if I came from a whole day of dancing, uuwi po ako, sasayaw po ulit ako.
Pero yung acting, kasama ba sa na-project mo?
Actually, parang it became part of like the artist work that I wanted to do. I was also singing, and because I grew up watching TFC po, I grew up watching Katniel, si Ate Janela. So really watching them, I was like, I want to be able to do this also when I grow up. I grew up in Canada po. Ako in Canada. And yung TV po talaga namin, wala pong Canadian na channels doon. TFC lang po yung nasa TV namin lagi, 24/7. So it really became part of my life. I moved here in 2016, so I was around 11 po. 11 to 12 po.
Beshies, din kayo ni
Sino po? Niana, opo! Oh my God, best friend ko po yan. Opo, sobra po. And it's so nice to have that friend who's not exactly in the industry because she's not part of like ABS and all that, but she's one of my OGs po talaga from the beginning, and we continue to support each other through it all. And it's super nice to have a friend like that who's like you, na dancer din po, na we relate in all those ways, but we're not too maingay about our friendship, so it's really nice.
What's next for you? May iba pang gagawin movies?
Oh, eto po muna tayo sa Shake, Rattle, and Roll. I'm so excited to see where this goes for me, and I'll just go with the flow with the rest of my career.
Ano series mo na?
Right now po, I'm just doing ASAP and like, working on music, and of course Shake, Rattle.
Sa Canada ba, nakanood ka ng mga shake nung araw?
Oh,
Mga
oh.
VHS,
Yun nga po,
gano'n?
even my mom, the second that we got this, she was like, Shake, Rattle, and Roll? Like, that's crazy. Even my family back in Canada po, when I tell them, like, it's sobrang household po talaga eh. Everybody knows this talaga. Not just here, not just in the Philippines, but the whole world. Throughout Filipinos po, everyone knows Shake, Rattle, and Roll. So,
Iconic na talaga.
sobra po. So, I cannot wait for people to see this.
Thank you.
Thank you po. Thank you so much.